Okay, let's go. Let's start this stream. Let's go. Hey y'all, how's it going? How you doing? Having a good stream so far? Having a good day? Having a good time? Happy Pride, hope y'all doing good. I have been having a day. Hi Steph, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How's your day been? I am super happy. It's much less hot than it's been. Just peeling off your face, as you do. Did you get any Zydrate first, or are you just peeling it right off? Because you know, the Zydrate comes in a little glass vial, and you need it. I'm sorry, just the peeling off your face thing just made me think of Amber Sweet from, whatchamacallit? Repo the Genetic Opera, so. Electric Sand Belt, see, that's faster. That's definitely faster. I hope everyone's been good. I have had an interesting last couple days, and my laptop's dying, because I took all that time setting up and then forgot to plug it in. Whee! I'm a professional. Done. Yeah, I've had an interesting last couple days, because I think I last streamed on... Did I stream on Friday? I think I streamed on Friday. I streamed on Friday. I keep forgetting, because like I don't do this that often, and I'm like, what the hell did I do? Yeah, I streamed Friday. And then I worked all weekend. So like, not that many personal life updates. I did have a date last night though. And that was a really fun time. And then I had IPL today, and that was as fun as it usually is. They didn't burn me today, so that's good. But I have like a massive bruise on my face, which I looked up. Apparently that's normal. They didn't say anything to me, and I was like, I mean, the last time you actually burnt my face, you like panicked and freaked out, and this one you like just didn't react at all. So I'm like, I guess that's normal. But I looked it up, and yeah, it's not very common, but it is a thing that happens with IPL, and I'm very glad that the photo shoot I was supposed to do tomorrow got rescheduled to next week, because covering this with makeup would be very difficult. But yeah, like, yeah, it looks about that dark in person too. Like, the light's on the other side, but like, it's so dark. I'm like, I'll just hide that with my hair while I'm on camera. But yeah, that might be the move if it's not like completely gone next week, is to just put my hair in my face and pretend. But yeah, so that I like came out of that and like caught my face in the mirror on the way out, and I was like, ah, God, what the fuck happened to my face? And it's like swollen and shit, so I've just been like gently icing it, and I like moisturized it and stuff. It doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with the skin, it's just like underneath, so I'll have to just moisturize it a bunch. But I also had a date last night, and well, yesterday afternoon, and it was so good. You have no idea how good it was. It was rope date, and I'm excited. We have another one set up, and it's like the most relaxed I've been in a very long time, because I just didn't look at my phone for several hours, because like you can't. And I have, hey, welcome in Andrew, how's it going? What's up? How you doing? How's it going? But yeah, I have like rope marks all down my, like I don't think you, can you see them? I'm trying to see if you can see them on camera. I don't think so. They're like in here. I thought there might be some on my arm, but I don't think so. Yeah, just a little one. The tattoo kind of hides it. You're all right? That's good. Glad to hear it. I've been having a day. Been editing tons of photos more than anything, because I shot a bunch of YetiCon and then have been busy since I got back, so I have a bunch to edit and stuff. Got a bunch culled today, so I have a photo set that I should be able to finish tomorrow, because I got through the hard organizing stuff today. So that'll be exciting. It's a Generation Loss thing that I did at the beach. And by the way, I don't think I talked about this on stream because I think I was just talking about YetiCon last time. But this set I shot before I went to YetiCon, and I was at the beach, and I went into the lake, and it was like 13 degrees outside. Hot tip, if it's 13 degrees outside, don't go in the lake because it's gonna be colder in the water. And my legs were like red up to here, which is as deep as I was willing to go, for like an hour. And I got home and my legs were all cramping because my legs had been so cold for so long. So just, yeah, don't go in a lake when it's not really even summer yet. But you know, the photos turned out good, so it's worth it. I just saw the first few today, just like sorting through everything. So I've just only seen the raws, but like when I edit them, they'll be fun. And then I have all the stuff from YetiCon to edit and sort through and stuff. And what else? What else do I have to do? I've got to shoot next week, but I don't have to edit that one, thank God. I have too much shit to do. But yeah. So today I posted a new photo set. It was the Resident Evil 4/8. I like to, and also / the movies. I like to do like mashup stuff and like alternate stuff. I get really bored of just doing like standard cosplay stuff. So I did Bella Dimitrescu dressed as like modded Leon Kennedy at Toronto City Hall, because Toronto City Hall was the city hall, like it was in Raccoon City in the movies. So I'm like, yeah, I'll just do a Resident Evil cosplay at City Hall because that makes sense. I mean, it does. So I was like, okay, I'll do that for the end of June into like Canada Day, because I don't really celebrate Canada Day, and I'm like, whatever, that's close enough. So yeah, I've got that came out today. And I've been posting about it. I'm really, really proud of it. Also can't go wrong with some like leather harnesses and bodysuit and stuff. Actually, I could probably just bring up the photos and show y'all. Is it gonna give me the Twitter one? It's just trying to give me my website. So I also type slow as ass, so that does not help. Never type as slow as me. It's a bad time. But yeah, so I've got this I posted today, these ones. So that's Toronto City Hall, and I did like a version of Bella Dimitrescu where I was like, okay, well, I want to combine elements of her actual cosplay, like her actual outfit, which is like, you know, the hood and the long, like flowing aspect of it, and her makeup, her hair, her scythe, the gloves and stuff, and then add the like kind of like bones of like Leon's outfit, which is like the combat boots, the cargo pants, the holsters. I'm waiting for people to ask where you are in those photos. Yeah, I mean on TikTok and I think Instagram, I just tagged Toronto City Hall, so that helps. But like, I'm sure someone somewhere is gonna be like, where is this? I'd be like, it's Raccoon City. Which is kind of what Toronto considers itself anyway, because we love raccoons. But yeah, like you can see that I've got like the dog tags and her normal necklaces like mixed together. So I'm like, you know, trying to combine the elements of two costumes into one costume is just like really fun. Just post a screenshot of her running down the side of the building. I do really want to do the like the typical like cosplay versus cosplayer, like character versus cosplay, like side by side, and just put like her running down the side of City Hall, like just the video clip with my cosplay, and be like, it's the same. I went to the same, but it's complicated because it's not just because I've like layered so many things like a weirdo. Because I'm like, it's not like I'm cosplaying the character from the movies. Leon's in the movies, but I'm not cosplaying Leon either. I'm cosplaying Bella dressed as Leon, kind of. Like, I can't just do things the easy way. I have to make it complicated. But like, I'm so proud of these. And like, the green roof on top of City Hall is just so perfect for shooting because it's like flat and open. There's like nobody there most of the time. You're like above all the gross stuff, but you can still see like cityscapes and things. It makes you look like you're like, if you shoot it the right way, it makes you look like you're on the, well, I mean, you are on a roof of a building, but it makes you look like you're on like the edge of a building when you're really just like not. You're just like in the middle of a field. But I have some where I'm like up on a park bench and it looks like I'm on like the edge of a building, but I'm not. Because like the only way to get that shot would be for Steph to fly, which she can't do as far as she's told me. But I'm really, really, really proud of these. And like, yeah, I will say, when we were getting up to City Hall, like, we had to like walk up the staircase in the front of like the building to get around up to the roof, and then we walked around to the back, and I'm like walking around holding a giant scythe, and I'm like, is security gonna get mad at me that I'm like walking around with like a foot-long blade? Like, it's not blunt either. Like, part of the reason that like I wear the leather gloves is because like it makes it safer to handle that thing, because it means that like if I have to like touch it, I'm not gonna cut my hand. Also, I do have my tetanus shot, just as an FYI. I pose with too much like old farm equipment, aka like my sickle and my scythe, to not have my tetanus shot. Yeah, I haven't unlocked flight yet. Yeah. Let me know when you do though, because I need that. That would make my life easier. But yeah, I'm really, really, really proud of these. They make me so happy. And I've got ooh, maybe I'll give early crowd like little sneak peek of some stuff. Of cause they're raws, so I can't really like post them to my Discord yet. But maybe I can show you some BTS stuff that I have to like, you know, make them JPEGs, but I'll show you some BTS stuff. Early crowd gets the little sneak peek. When we're shooting Generation Lost, there's a kitty in the barn. Look at the kitty. Look at the cat. Little Void. Me and a little black cat. Look at how cute. Look at how cute it is. I love cats. Cats are the best. I swear to God, I would be like the happiest person on earth if I could just be around cats all the time. Meow. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then much less cute is the BTS of me on the beach. So that's me fully happy to just be on the beach, because it took us like 2 hours to get there, because we had to take a detour, and then like the closest bus dropped us off like a 20-minute walk away, so we had to like walk up and down hills for like the longest time to get to this beach. So I'm just like so happy to be finally there. It took us all day. I think we left at like 12 and we didn't actually start shooting until like 4, like 3 or 4, because we also had to like we like got there and it had been so long that we were hungry, so we had to eat too. And then this is me in full gremlin mode. Steph is just doing lighting tests and I'm just like, And like, I look even more gremlin-y than I actually am, because I'm like on a hill. So like, I look so much more bent over than I actually am. Cause like I'm just doing this, but because Steph's like up the hill, it makes me look like I'm like leaned way over. I promise you I'm not, but like, this is such a funny photo of me, it's ridiculous. But yeah, for once I can actually show you like BTS on stream. Cause like I can't always. A lot of times my BTS is not stream safe for various reasons. Streamer approaching you. Yeah. Just like... Just... Streamer rapidly approaching your location. Just... he's approaching! He's approaching your location! Oh my god. Oh, I need to not do that. Okay, never mind. Approaching. Rapidly approaching your location. Fucking god. Why am I like this? I blame Steph for this entirely. Jesus. But yeah, it's been a fun time. Like, being a model seems so glamorous, and then like half the photos are you just doing this, or this, or this, or T-posing, or just like this, or sneezing, or a bug flies in your eye. That's happened to me before, and like I think my friend Gray had a thing where they were shooting the other day, and they were doing like their last selfies at the end of the shoot, and a bug just flew right into his eye. Oh, excuse me for helping make the stream entertaining. Hey! Am I not entertaining enough? How dare you? How dare you? I appreciate the adding to the high and the jinx and the high jinx. I'm prompting you that. Fine. How dare you give me someone to play off of? Hi Pint, welcome in. Yeah, exactly. How very dare. How you doing, Pint? You having a good, what day is it today? Tuesday? Having a good Tuesday? I'm tired. I'm very tired. Ooh, hangnail. Hate those. Go away. But yeah, Pint. I hope you're prepared for stream today, because I am rapidly approaching your location. Rapidly approaching your location. Just, you have no idea how rapidly. Our dryer is broke again. It was just replaced again. Oh my god, that's awful. I am so sorry. Fucking, why are machines like this? Why are they like this? I don't get it. Oh god, I have like the world's worst hang now. Get off of my finger. There we go. Oh god, yeah, like when shit in the house breaks, it's like the worst fucking thing in the world. I'm sorry, I hope it gets replaced soon. Just tell your landlord if they don't fix it, streamer rapidly approaching their location. Just so they're aware. It's not a threat, it's a promise. Can't just get salt to blow on things. They're full of hot air usually. Hey! How dare you? I mean, they are very warm. Yeah, I'm very happy. I lugged my laundry to my mom's now because my stuff is mostly clean. Yeah, thank God for parents. Or at least some parents. But yeah, like, I've definitely had to do that too, where like my laundry machine doesn't work and I have to get like a friend or something to do it because the laundromat's just like not really an option. I tease because I love... I know. I tease back. I tease back. What in the... Why am I getting a million emails in the middle of streaming? Why is this happening to me now? I just gotta check if they're important. Are they important? Probably not. They almost never are. No, nothing urgent. I wish my emails would just not happen sometimes. Like, I'm very happy to be busy, but also I wish I wasn't sometimes, you know what I mean? Where you're just like, I just got back from vacation and I want another one, like, immediately. I don't know, maybe when my, my glasses come in, I'll, like, figure out a way to get to my parents' house for, like, 3 days or something. Just take half a week off. Be like, fuck this noise, I'm just gonna go home. But yeah, it's been a time. It's been a time. This entire time too, like, I'm just rapidly, like, this is just on my TV screen staring at me. I'll have you know, this is just here. Illy, streamer is rapidly approaching your location. Rapidly. How you doing? I hope you're having a good day. Welcome on in. But that's just staring at me. This entire time, it's just like menacing in the corner. I'm gonna make that go away now, is what I'm gonna do. That can just be minimized and just be not here. I hope you're good. I hope you're enjoying that. I don't know about where you are, but it's much less hot here today. And I'm very, very happy about it. It was like overcast so I could see, and there was a nice strong wind, which meant I didn't need my pills to breathe outside, so that was good. I like not having to medicate myself to breathe. Also, speaking of today's stream being Pride celebration, look at the new socks I have. They're pronoun socks, and they have a bunch of my pronouns on them because I use all of the pronouns. It says him and he and he and they on my ankle, and she is somewhere. She's on the bottom of my foot. Which in retrospect, she's on the bottom of my foot has very different implications, but, oh yeah, and hers on my ankle. But yeah, I like my pronoun socks. My pronoun socks are great. My sister got these for me during, I think the in-laws do, like, socks, like Secret Santa swap for Christmas. Put both socks together to say he. Oh, it does say he. That's really funny. It's just he. I don't know how much you can see that, but I also can't put my feet any higher than they got without falling over. Yeah. But yeah, I've been having a fun time. Been modeling, been doing stuff. I had a thought and then of a thing I was gonna show on stream, and then it just fell out of my brain. So maybe I'll remember it, maybe I won't. Whom's to say? No one knows, not even the Dirt Man. But yeah. I have a bunch of stuff I want to share on stream today because I've decided today I'm gonna just share a bunch of like memes and TikTok videos and stuff because A, they're funny. B, there's like news I want to talk about, and we need palate cleansers between the other things, right? Like, I like to talk about serious stuff, but also you can't just talk about serious stuff without having like meme tax. You talk about the serious stuff and then it's meme tax, right? That's how that works. So the first big news today, it's been over the last like 2-3 couple days over the weekend. But I guess like trigger warning for talking about like serious stuff with kids occasionally. I'm not going into details, but like obliquely. Hi Lucy, how you doing? I need you to know. Streamer rapidly approaching your location. rapidly approaching your location. Oh no! Yes, I'm coming quick from the beach. You can't get away. You never know. Any source of water, I could be coming. But yes, so news. So content warning for there being like side talk, like I'm not going into details or anything like that, but you know, it's gonna be about uncomfortable stuff with minors. But Dr. Disrespect got banned from Twitch like 4 years ago, and I guess the NDAs have all expired because things are going down now. So this came out on the 21st, which is what, Thursday? I don't know what days are. Well, it was 4 days ago. So Cody Connors, who used to work at Twitch, right? Computer, please. Said he got banned because he got caught sexting a minor in the then existing Twitch Whispers product. He was trying to meet up with her at TwitchCon. The powers that be could read it in plain text. Case closed, gang. No one made the wrong decision. Fuck him and his boys. It was an NDA. Former Twitch employee. Well, the NDA lasts after you leave. But I believe it like expired, or they got permission or something. Like, sorry about the ads. I will wait until after ads to continue. Twitch does not give me like any heads up. I like can't see it because I have my OBS window open for transitions. So it only shows in my other window, and it stops. I'm sub, so no ads. Good. But like, it doesn't give me like a warning in my OBS like anymore, and it doesn't do it in like, because I have a pop out chat, and normally it used to like, it would be like, oh, like ads are gonna start in 5 minutes, and it doesn't do that anymore, not reliably. It did it a little bit last stream, but not regularly. Yeah, but you know, ads are important for capitalism. We all have to live in capitalism, I guess. So I've seen people with bots that warn in the chat for ads. I should look into that. I just really struggle with bots because I don't know how they work. But that might be a good thing to look into. I will make a note. That is what I will do. I will go into I like a special talking to myself spot in my Discord where it's just me sharing stuff with myself. Mostly like photos to post on stream or share on stream, and like links and stuff. But I can use that as a way to give myself a heads up for things. I have a channel on my Discord for that too. Yeah, it's really handy. Datoon uses that, and I was like, oh, that's genius. It's genius. Just use my Discord to move things between like my phone and my computer and like around, so I don't have to like worry about like opening stuff weird on my computer, because like opening stuff on my laptop is really hard. But yeah, so speaking of fuck him and his boys, fuck Nick Mercs, by the way. Not super relevant to the story, but like the reason that Dr. Disrespect has been like more like relevant-ish lately is that he's been defending his friend Nick Mercs, who's been saying some really transphobic shit, like we need to protect the children, and like, well, it turns out we do need to protect the children, but from your friend Nick, from your homie Nick, from your crody, bud. Hate to tell ya. But yeah, so you know, the news, like the one of the reporters, like reports on stuff, said a former Twitch employee has come forward stating that the alleged reason for Dr. Disrespect's permanent Twitch ban was for sexting a minor in previous Twitch Whispers product. Dr. Disrespect said, this is such a wild ass reply. Jake, seriously, I get it. It's a hot topic, but this has been settled. No wrongdoing was acknowledged and they paid out the whole contract. The frick? The frick? How is that your response to this? How is that how you reply to this? Like, bro, what? It's giving The Heart Part 6 is what it's doing. Like, you didn't say, oh, I didn't do that thing. I was wrongly accused or whatever. It's just, I didn't acknowledge any wrongdoing, so... Yeah, exactly, Lucy. Like, I mean, it's not been proven in court, so, like, allegedly. But then, like, this happened today. Because, like, look, I just want to, like, double check another thing real quick. But, like, yeah, you go on a whole screed about it now? Like, my guy? You're gonna do a whole thing about this? Sorry, I just wanted to check a thing. So many paragraphs. So, like, what is... And you pay for Twitter so you could do this? Bro. Crowdy. Huh? This is weird. This is some weird shit right here. Like, huh? It's so weird. And this was today. After, like, all weekend. And, like, the doc was live. I think he was, like, on Kick or something. But he was, like, live streaming Elden Ring when, like, the first tweet came out. Yeah, Bonk is right. Like, literally. Here, I'm gonna give y'all... Oh my god, where the fuck is my mouse? Where the frick is my mouse? Where did... Kick is also... Yeah. I mean, it is. I can't make the thing work. My shit's too small. Wait. Haha. He also said he spoke with a minor in the reply. Yeah. He just says there wasn't any wrongdoing, so obviously it's fine. Like, what, bro? Okay, Steph, thank you. But yeah, so he was streaming, and you can, like, see him, like, he, like, looks at his phone, and he's, like, happy, and then he looks at his phone, he sees what's going on, you can see his little mustache twitch, like, 3 times, and he puts his phone down, and then he looks at it again, like, to double check that it's real, and you can see the reflection of the message in his fucking dumbass glasses, and, like, bro, and then he just, like, rambles for, like, I'm not gonna play it on stream because that guy can fuck off, but, like, I'm not gonna subject y'all to his bullshit, but he rambled for, like, 20 minutes about, like, nothing, like, trying to figure out how to like, talk his way out of this, which you can't talk your way, and these paragraphs are not gonna help either. But, like, he straight up is just like, I'm gonna go on a vacation. Maybe I'll go to Costa Rica. And I'm like, I'd be, like, fleeing the country seems like maybe a little sus. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. It's 6:40. I've been painting for a while. Yeah. What a loser. Yeah. So he's just like, oh, I'm willing to accept responsibility. No, you aren't. Oh, yeah, he's Midnight Society Game Studio. He's gonna say that when he was on stream, he said that he quit. He didn't. the studio assumed that he's the co-founder of that studio, and they assumed that he was innocent, investigated him, and then booted him because they found evidence of wrongdoing. So, like, you know, companies don't boot their co-founders without serious reason. But he's like, oh, we made the painful decision collectively to have me step down. No, they didn't. They fired you. Go away. And it's like, and then this is him, like, straight up admitting it. Like, where are their Twitch whisper messages with an individual minor in 2017? The answer is yes. Oh, there weren't intentions. They were casual mutual conversations that sometimes leaned in the direction of inappropriate. Nothing illegal happened. Do you have to... If you have to say nothing illegal happened... Yeah. Because the minor was like, fuck this. Like, don't pretend like this isn't inherently creepy. I never even met the individual and went through lengthy arbitration regarding a civil dispute with Twitch. It was not a criminal case. And then, you know, from a moral standpoint, I'll take responsibility. I shouldn't have entertained those conversations to begin with. That's on me as an adult, a husband, and a father. That never should have happened. This was stupid. And then he gets really mad about being called a predator or a PDF. But, like, no reasonable... This man was, 4 years ago when he was doing this, was 38 years old. This man's grown. He was older then than I am now. I barely even want to talk to, like, 18-year-olds, let alone... What? Like, what in the frick are you... Like, no. But then it's, like, apologizing and, like, blah, blah, blah. And that, like, all of my haters live and breathe social media. Bro. No, we just care about actual harm, my dude. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not the same guy that made the mistake all these years ago. I'm taking an extended vacation with my family and coming back. But dude, you're running away and then coming back. You're not taking any responsibility. You might say that you are, but you're not. And you can't... Like... I'm not the man I was 4 years ago. Like, sure, except for you are, because your immediate response was to pretend like nothing happened. What a loser. Exactly. Like, fuck this guy. So instead... Yeah, like, bro. So instead what we're gonna do is we're gonna laugh at this man through other people's tweets. So Salt said, today I learned Dr. Disrespect is a fan of Drake's work, and it's so funny. It's so funny. I appreciate the Lyricon. Thank you for making dinner. I can see you in the kitchen, rapidly approaching my location. He was also repped by one of the strongest agencies at the time, so a lot of other streamers were worried to speculate or say too much in 2020. Yeah, absolutely. Also, welcome in, Urban Cryptid. Nice to see you. But yeah, like, people didn't want to speculate, especially because I think one of the, like, reporters was like, oh, like, I've seen information and it's not something I can share. Because if I have heard correctly, that the minor themselves, like, didn't want to be publicly named and, like, didn't want to have to deal with this, like, asshat fans, like, bullying her or him or them or whatever. But, like, yeah, like, fuck, I wouldn't want to either. So, like, with a minor, you can't just, like, say stuff without their consent. But yeah, this is so fun. Like, Salt is so funny for that. Though, speaking of that, let me pause the music because I need to show you some funny stuff. The bonk. Thank you for the bonk, Lucy. Bah. I think that went off. I don't think I heard it. Here, I will Um, ba, ba, ba. But yeah, so someone made this. Bonk. Someone made this, and this is so fucking funny. I like immediately was like, I have to show this on stream because this is so funny. This is like super relevant to like what Salt was saying. It's so funny.
Nigga 6'9" should've stayed his ass up on the court. Now he's 6'9", finna lose it all in court. Fuck jail, send they ass straight to the Lord. Next stream, Chris Hansen knocking at his door. Fuck Nick Perch, yeah, his ass weird too. Say the kids, I agree from niggas all like you. Claiming that they pushing these agendas. Whole time, their ass pushing an offender. Hate these ripping ass, lying ass, bitch ass, hoe ass niggas. Beat your ass and hide the vibe, Clancy watching. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass screamer, you a 69 doc. Freaky ass screamer, you a 69 doc. Hey, 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 scream for your life. Hey, 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 go hide that vibe. Streaming ass nigga, you a freaky ass doc. Streaming ass nigga, you a 69 doc. Hey, 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 go hide them vibes. Hey, 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 go hide them vibes. Freaky ass screamer. Nigga 6'9" should've stayed his ass up on the court.
It's
now he's
so
6'9",
funny.
finna lose it all.
It's so funny. The friggin', the like, beat your ass and hide the VOD if Clancy's watching line goes so hard. It's so funny. That's so fun. I'm gonna play it back. I'm gonna roll that back. I'm gonna roll that back. That's too funny.
Nigga 6'9" should've stayed his ass up on the court. Now he's 6'9", finna lose it all in court. Fuck jail, send they ass straight to the Lord. Next stream, Chris Hansen knocking at his door. Fuck Nick Perch, yeah, his ass weird too. Say the kids, I agree from niggas all like you. Claiming that they pushing these agendas. Whole time, their ass pushing an offender. Hate these ripping ass, lying ass, bitch ass, hoe ass niggas. Beat your ass and hide the vibe, Clancy watching. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass screamer, you a 69 doc. Freaky ass screamer, you a 69 doc. Hey, 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 scream for your life. Hey, 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 go hide that vibe. Streaming ass nigga, you a freaky ass doc. Streaming ass nigga, you a 69 doc. Hey, 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 go hide them vibes. Hey, 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 go hide them vibes. Freaky ass screamer.
Just watching me vibe. Thank you. It's so fucking funny. Like, bro, really? Like, dude, this is what you want to do with your life, is get compared to Drake. Like, good job, dude. Good job. Like, dude is an idiot. Like, what? Just shut up. And in the meantime, like, this is awful behavior, and like an actual human being was harmed because of this chud. This dude who looks like just like the most dollar store like cosplay villain I've ever seen. Like I don't know what his shtick is, because like I refuse to watch anyone who plays COD on a regular basis, honestly. But like he really just looks like an edgelord. Like the fact that he's almost 40 is really sad, but he dresses like, his character dresses like an edgelord, trying to look like a badass, but like doesn't understand that like if you wear bright colors when you're paintballing, it's actually really easy to spot you. People are saying his mustache looks more the part now. Yeah. Yeah. And his fucking like chud mirrored glasses. Dude. Like, I wear fucking Oakleys, right? And even I think that looks like ass. Even I think you look like a dick bag. Like, bro. And Oakleys and I love them. Yeah. The like pronoun ones and stuff. The new thing that I made. I didn't think you were gonna say yes. I think you were gonna say yes. Do you want to? The thing I made is friends with this cat. I made friends with this cat. I made friends with this cat. See? Made friends with the cat. We're friends. Friends with the cat. That's what I did. I made friends. Yeah, kitty. Kitty cat. Yeah. Hi, Pint. I liked it. That emote is really fucking cute, actually. Is that like a little Hollow Knight with Froyo? That's adorable. I love that a lot. It's so cute. Heck yeah. Y'all have like sick emotes. Emote artists and like emotes are so good and cool and fun and a good time. And then can I share another meme with y'all? Can I share another meme with you? Gotta.
Cute.
No, don't autoplay TikTok. I wish you would not. More meme. Look at this meme. This meme I saw. You get gifted so many gifted sometimes. There's so many good emotes. Yeah.
I do not want to save to OneDrive. I want to save to the Documents folder on my computer that I have in my house.
This is so, like...
I do not want to save to OneDrive. I want to save to the Documents folder on my computer that I have in my house.
I fucking hate OneDrive. I don't want to save my files to anything but my hard drive. I have a computer. Put it in my computer. If I wanted it, like, it's, I hate OneDrive. But anyway, also, speaking of Hank Hill, here's a place where you also, a thing you can put in bread.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. If I look like I know what a JPEG is, I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
I'm just hungry is what's happening. Today's stream is Pride and I'm hungry. And fuck Dr. Disrespect. Know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. It's such a good video. This literally plays in my head every single time I think about any JPEG ever. Or hot dogs. This song plays in my head every time. There was like a time recently where like Lucy and I were talking about like files and like whether they were gonna edit in like RAW or JPEG, and every fucking time one of us said JPEG, my brain just went, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Every fucking time. JPEGs make me want a hot dog real bad. And now I'm Jennifer Coolidge. I'm sorry. I don't know what's happening to me today. So we should send you hot dog JPEGs. Oh my god, is that gonna be stream lore? Is it people are just gonna send me fucking hot dog pictures all of the time, but only in JPEG format? Because if they're GIFs, it's not the same thing. The heat is happening. I think it's that, and also the like just the amount of too much that I've been dealing with for like the last like 2 years. I was gonna say 2 months. No. All this year has just been so fucking much. It's ridiculous. Like, I have not had a break. Other than like when I was at YetiCon this Sunday when I laid in the grass with Cryptid and Lucy. That is all that I got to do. Like, I just laid in the grass with them and went, And I think some of the Monday I also laid in the grass and just went, And other than that, I haven't had a break in so fucking long. I've been burnt out for a while, and it's just, things are not slowing down. Things are not slowing down. Speaking of shit happening, can I tell you some shenanigans that are going on? I can't go into details, but I can just tell you briefly that someone's been sending me spam mail to my minister email because they think they're gonna bother me with spam. So like it's not a thing, first of all. But like, so the first spam mail they signed me up first for a subscription to emails from Hellman's Mayo, and I'm like, first of all, my hair's white enough that my face and my hair don't look weird next to each other. Like, I'm aware what color I am. You can't tell right now, but I'm wearing sunscreen because I'm always wearing sunscreen, and I wear the like titanium like mineral based stuff because I'm allergic to the chemical stuff, and that leaves a white cast on your face. Normally, not on me, because it's just the same color as my skin. I'm aware that I'm white. I'm astoundingly aware of what color my skin is. Thank you, honey. I'm gonna eat food and yell. Which is kind of just my personality, eating and yelling. But I love their vegan mayo. Yeah, I didn't know they had vegan mayo. I don't really eat like actual mayonnaise that often. It is one of the few condiments I'm actually allowed to eat. I do like a garlic aioli, which is basically mayonnaise anyway. And like, so like garlic mayo's fine in like small amounts. I mostly eat hot sauce. Okay, but Hellman's Mayo is a banger pun to send to a minister of Satan. That is true. And I would give them like kudos for that if they meant it that way, but they absolutely did not. They are not that clever. And the way I know they're not that clever, I know who's been sending it to me. Or at least I have a narrow group of people that it is. They don't get credit, but a smarter person would. Yes. But the only other spam mail they've sent me was, I don't know what my auto exposure is doing. I'm sorry, it's flickering. Is they sent me Joel Osteen, the preacher. And I'm like, all right, but all that's happening now is my brain is thinking of Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar, and my brain's going like, got me feeling like Joel Hale Osteen. Funny, he was in a movie called AI, and my sixth sense is telling me to off him. Like, this, all that happens in my brain every fucking time. Yes, ads. I'm just gonna eat some tortellini and Alfredo and Parmesan. My brain couldn't think of the word tortellini for a second. I'm like, ravioli? No. This is definitely not ravioli. I could think of almost every other pasta name. Also, I'm so sorry, Lucy. I know you were just saying that you wanted pasta, and here I am eating pasta in front of you like an asshat. And it took me 5 minutes to remember the word pun. That is fair. Look, brains are just electrified jello that is anxious for some reason. I'm asking Urban to make me some. Oh, okay. Good. Just 2 goth gremlins streaming today, getting their partners to make them pasta. But yeah, so like, I'm gonna have to eat the pasta leftovers after this. I'm so sorry, Pint. But like, also, yes, pasta is very good. But yeah, I just, you're gonna send me something that was just referenced in one of the best diss tracks of all time, and you're gonna expect that to upset me. Like you just had Euphoria Not Like Us playing in my head, which is like, it's only funny because someone with the worst sense of humor would think that's a hilarious prank. I mean, you're right. And like, that part's funny. Like, the thing that's funny to me is they think that that would like, A, upset me, B, it probably took them more time to, on their end, than it takes me to like hit one button to unsubscribe and block the emails. Cause like, who cares? And like, secondly, I guess thirdly, I'm a sex worker. I've been a sex worker for a decade. Do they not think I've not dealt with this stuff before? Like, I've had unhinged clients before. Like, you're gonna have to step it up if you think that you're gonna upset me. I've also, the people involved, I've definitely been open with about being targeted by Gamergate that one time. You're upsetting me less than Gamergate did, and they didn't even really upset me that much either. I just sicked a block butt on them, and then, cause like Gamergate spammed me with porn, specifically hentai, and I was like, you're sending me free hentai and expecting me to be upset about this, and then like screen caps of like horror movies because you think, ooh, gore is gonna upset me. Like, did you not? There's nothing anyone could send to my spam that could ever annoy me as much as EA does by existing. Like 100%. Yay! Urban is a very good dude. Anyone who makes pasta for their partners is automatically gets like 10 points. Hey, chef, welcome in. I'm just low-key taking a pasta break. But I'm like, y'all are gonna try and annoy me by sending me 2 emails. And also, these weren't even like back-to-back. These were like 24 hours apart. I'm like, yo, are you good? Like my guy. I'm autistic and I've been walking with a cane since I was 14. You don't think I had bullies? And the thing is, I mentioned this before to some people, like, bullies in school, I can't get away from because we have to be together and like all the time. It's a space I can't get away from. And they know me well enough to actually know my like sore points to like poke at them. These people have neither of those things. One of the people involved claims to be my friend, but like doesn't know anything about me. So like, you can try and bother me, but if you don't know anything about me to even effectively bully me, you probably weren't my friend in the first place. Lowest effort harassment? Yeah. I made a tooth-covered potion jar and I love it so much. That is amazing. That sounds incredible. I did see I'll have to send you a link if I can find it again, but I saw a tooth-covered, like, creepy porcelain doll on Facebook Marketplace the other day, and I'll have to find it for you. Just saw someone post this. Does anyone have a doc to PDF converter? That is so funny. Oh my god. Bite. Oh my god. I need to sit with that one for a minute, me too. I need to put my pasta down. Whew, that's a good one.
Is it alright?
Uh-huh. Thanks. The kids are alright, but they're so bad at tech. Okay. But do you get the pun, Pint? I think this is a reference to a certain doctor that is disrespectful that we were talking about earlier. Gotta do better than the actual spam I receive in my Gmail. Oh yeah. God, I get so many, because I'm on adult websites all the time, because my job. I get so many ads for penis enlargement. I'm like, look, I already know how to do that, and I'm not on HRT for a reason. So, like, I don't need your help, random sketchy email, but, like, thanks for thinking of me and my transition goals. Ah, yes, I did not hear it because I was driving. Yes, a doc to PDF converter. Yes. It's, I don't know if you heard the news about Dr. Disrespect, but yeah, he's a, PDF. Which is very funny. Yeah. Oh my god, Steph. But yeah. So very, very low effort harassment that I would respect even signing me up for spam mail if it was at least like better targeted. I saw the OG tweet because someone used to rescue me from Twitter. I saw it, but that's because someone that I follow was like retweeting it and making jokes. I've had Dr. Disrespect blocked on Twitter for years. I block early and often, and it saves a lot of my sanity. I spend a lot of time on Twitter. And to be as, I guess sane is not really the best term for it because I've never been sane, but as functional as I am with how much time I spend on Twitter, yeah, I block. I think I have probably 500,000 people blocked at this point, at least. Again, like 200,000 of that was like Gamergate. But I've done turf block bots. I have frequently gone into, if I'm like reading a trans person's tweet and I see the shitty fucking transphobic chuds come up, I just block. I've started doing that with like tweets about Palestine too. Shinigami eyes paired with block buttons is how I navigate the internet. I should get Shinigami eyes. But honestly, at this point, I have most of those people blocked anyway. Which is also funny because one of the people harassing me is super upset because I blocked them on social media. And I'm like, I block everybody on social media. You're not special. I can't read Shinigami Eyes without thinking of the anime Bleach. Why Bleach? It's from Death Note. Yeah. But also, like, if you're gonna be mad at me blocking you on social media, why do you feel so entitled to see photos of my butt. It's like kind of inappropriate. It's from Death Note. Well, okay, so Shinigami are also in Bleach, yes, but Shinigami eyes, I think, is specifically a Death Note thing. It's the thing Misa has. That's fair, Chef. I've just been seeing sexy anime pictures of Misa since I was like 14. So, I think of Misa before a lot of things. I should put the music back on soon. Oh, Lucy, you sent me a bunch of stuff. Ooh, yeah, those stickers look super cool. Bleach characters also got drip before that term was even commonly used. That makes sense. Honestly. But yeah, no, your stuff's great. What else? Aw, you're a really great artist, Lucy. Like, I don't think you give yourself enough credit, like how talented you actually are. And like, I think the thing too is that you like have a lot of ideas and a lot of drive, and like that's the thing that makes good art, is having that like impulse to keep making. Like, I'm only as good at the stuff that I make because I constantly am coming up with ideas. I don't always execute them as well as I could, I guess. Like, but no, Steph, you're so sweet. But like, I just try and always think of like, okay, what's a thing I can make? What's a thing I can make? Like doing stuff for Patreon and OnlyFans and stuff, and Fansly, because I'm making stuff really regularly, like I have to put out a certain amount all the time, that I'm always thinking of like new stuff. Like I just came up with like almost a whole year's worth of ideas the other day, where I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna like sit down and like brainstorm all my ideas for next year while I'm like sitting here, because I had all of this year booked pretty much, other than like one or two things. And I do try and like leave myself a little bit of flexibility for like last minute inspiration. Cause I got one of those today, which actually I should add that to my like my little list of things while I'm sitting here. Is there an empty? When is the next empty thing? December? Fuck it, I guess it's going in December. Unless I rearrange some stuff, but I keep getting like really cool ideas for things. But yeah, I have too much shit that I want to shoot, and it's hard. I have too many ideas. You sent me some stuff in DMs. Some of the drip. Is that called drip in the show, Steph? Or is it just that they have really cool outfits? Because I have a bunch of editing to do for July. Yeah, same. July and August. I tried to, like, stagger things. I wasn't shooting everything at YetiCon and then immediately having to edit it all. But it's a lot. The show stopped airing before drip was used as a word. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. I have a video, Goth IHOP, and a cow set, and a Lydia set. Wow, that's a lot. Too many ideas is a mood. Like, for real though, like, I frequently end up with just like too many things as ideas, especially to fit in like 1 month, where I'm like, okay, well, I have like a bunch of ideas for stuff to do for Halloween, or a bunch of ideas for like summer stuff, or I have a bunch of ideas for like, I think it's May, where there's like a bunch of things that have anniversaries, and I'm like, okay, well, I want to have like sets come out that like when it's like timed, but you know, I have things to send people. Y'all will get those when I'm done with pasta. No worries, Irvin, you're good. I know things take a minute. I also lied to you because the Asterian stuff was actually gonna be July and not August, like I told you, but it's fine because it's not early. It's like the 3rd week, so I don't need it like it taking like a week and a bit is not like a problem. I still have my first week of July set that I only started editing today because I've been away and I haven't even looked at it until this morning. So you're good. Oh my god, I have too many ideas. But that's the thing I do once in a while where I'm like, I do a lot of like shooting and stuff, and then I'll sit down and then just do like a day-long brainstorming session. If you'd like, you can come over here with a USB and grab them from me tomorrow. Okay, I can. Especially because like our shoot tomorrow got pushed, so like I don't have anything tomorrow. I just have to like, a bunch of editing to do, so I'll probably head to your house before we go out to our thing tomorrow night. And we can go there together from your house. Seems like the easiest way to do that. Yes, yes. Unless you want to bring a USB to my house. But that's up to you. Ow. It's okay, I didn't need that bit of my wrist anyway. Boop. Boop, boop, boop. But at the very least, we're gonna spend most of tomorrow together, so that'll be a good time. They're on a drive already. Y'all can decide. Okay. Salt did get me all of my cosplay stuff back the other day, so I've got Angie's just in a bag in the corner over there. With a wedding dress and my Generation Lost mask and some shoes, because I'm like, I don't really want to carry all this home. Yeah. Ow, my fingies. Yeah. Let's pause the music. I'm gonna show you some more memes. Meme time. Meme time. It's meme time. I'm gonna show you some gay pride memes. Pride memes. First pride meme. Tag yourself. I'm Pokemon. Which one are you all? Which meme are you? Which gender are you? Are you masculine, feminine, Mariko, which I think is American, lesbian, otaku, asexual, or Pokemon? Yes, Lucy, you are otaku, that's for sure. I am definitely Pokemon. Correct. Not the partner signing off on the self call out. It's so funny. You shush. Yeah.
People has always come from a place of dishonesty. I've never heard the honest one. And there is an argument I've ever heard against trans people. Every argument I've ever heard against trans people has always come from a place of dishonesty. I've never heard the honest one. And there is an honest one. If someone were to say, hey, I don't relate to it, I don't understand it, therefore, I don't like it. I don't agree with that, but at least it's honest. And you can have a conversation with honest. But instead, they'll say things like, well, I can't keep up with all the pronouns. Oh, well, thanks for letting us know that you're slow. Because all the pronouns, we're talking about 9 pronouns. That's at the root of this, 9. He, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, theirs. If you get lost on 9 pronouns, you're gonna get so fucked up by names. Because we got a lot of those and they're changing all the time. We call people what they want to be called. I met a young woman named Penelope, and she introduced herself to me. She said, hi, my name is Penelope. And I wasn't like, nah, man, that's Penelope.
I'm not pronouncing Penelope like cantaloupe. Goddamn. That's so funny. I can't believe I'm the same room, make pasta at the same time. That is fair. That is absolutely fair. I have a bunch of these, like, pronoun ones. 1 second. This one.
They, them, the pronouns are tough. You know, like, there's wars going on. So if, like, a guy is going to call me she or little miss, I'll take a bite of my donut and I'll be on my way. I don't give a fuck. Like, I was leaving a bar to go to another bar once, and I was trying to tell my friends where we were headed that it was closed, and they couldn't hear me. And this guy comes out of an alleyway, and he flicks his cigarette, and he goes, I got this. He's like, hey, you're he, she, they is trying to tell you that the bar is closed. And I was like, I have never felt more seen in my life.
Woo! Yes!
And then he, like, disappeared. I was like, that was an angel.
That was a goddamn angel. Like, for real though, I had a situation like that at YetiCon. It was the greatest thing of all time. It's the most happy I've ever been to have been exposed to the concept of child. Because I'm never really super thrilled about someone. I don't like needing to know that children exist, right? I don't want to hear their opinions. I don't want to know about them. Just not for me. But this child came up into the hot tub where I was shooting some stuff and was just like, hey mom, that guy over there has this zombie doll and a flower in his eye. I'm like, I just got he-himmed. I got he-himmed in a bikini. I got he-himmed in a bikini by a child. What is happening? I was so happy. I got he-himmed in a bikini. Like, what? It's never happened. I've never been he-himmed, ever. Naturally by someone. That's never happened before. My first time getting he-himmed ever. I'm in a bikini and it's a child. That is, like, right? That's so cute. It's so cute. I'm like, the children are okay. I can't handle being around them because they're too much. It's really just, I can't deal with the amount of energy and it's just too much for me. But they're alright. They're fine. I'm the problem. It really validates feeling like all the adults who can't do it are just willfully ignorant. Yeah. They're like so embedded in their assumptions of what things are that they can't actually see what they are. It's like, fucking get past your own ass. Like, I'm not, like the kid can see what I'm doing. I love people like that, and occasionally having that random to yell and disappear. Yes, I love people who do that. The, like, random, chaotic, like, human being who just shows up, interjects, and, like, fucks off, and you're like, I don't know what just happened, but it was awesome. I've had good and bad versions of that. I did have one person once that I was walking down the street. We were leaving a club, and a dude was, like, walking by, and as, like, a whole line of my friends, there's, like, 12 of us, and I'm at the back with my cane because I'm slow. Dude gets to me and just screams goth in my ear, like, goth, and I'm like, ow, but also, yeah, and I know, I'm aware. I know what I look like, man. I only accept misgendering when it comes with free shit or unexpected convenience. Yes, that is true. If you're gonna pay me, because, like, I'll deal with misgendering at work. Like, you pay me enough, then fine, I can put up with it. But, like, I don't know, I guess it's a little bit easier for me too, because if someone misgenders me, they're like, not, like, that could just be an honest mistake. Also, it's difficult to misgender me at this point unless they just do certain things. Cis for pay, yeah. It's hard. The only way to... Thank you for the new follow. I appreciate it. Where the fuck did my mouse go? Thank you, I appreciate the follow. I have follows anonymous right now because I don't like to call people out, but Baphomet with Fem, that's a fucking awesome name. You don't have to talk in chat if you'd prefer to lurk, but your name is awesome. That's sick, man. Are you one of Lucy's friends? Hi! Welcome in! Hi! Also, like, I'm still really proud of that follow alert. Yeah, welcome in. But yeah, the only real way that someone could, like, actively misgender me, thank you for telling me my look is accurate, I guess, if I was vision impaired. Yeah, it's as if I didn't put in effort for looking like this. It's not like I put these clothes on. But, like, this is the only way that someone can misgender me. Because, like, I use any pronouns. I'm, like, chill with most things. But if you do this shit to me, this is how you misgender me, alright? This is how you let me pause the music. I need to get a fucking Stream Deck to make this shit, like, faster. This shit is misgendering. This shit's misgendering as fuck, and this happens to me sometimes.
Hello, girly lady woman, she, her. Me? What other girly pop sister would I be talking to? Yeah, of course, what can I get you? I'll have a flat white with a shot of feminism. No problem. An ovary oat milk cappuccino, like usual. Lovely. Make sure it's extra hot, girlfriend. Anything else? A slice of the estrogen carrot cake. And just a glass of tap water from Sister Spring. Great, that'll be 6:30. Is it cash or card? It'll be credit card that I got without a man's approval. What is happening? And you can bring that over to table 1, girly lady, because women are always on top, am I right? I'm in shock. Hello?
Straight up, that shit happens to me all the fucking time. Thanks for the compliment on the name. No problem. It's a dope name. But that, like, oh, I hate it when that shit happens. And it happens all of the fucking time. So this is the reason why I used to be, like, pagan. I used to be a neo-pagan, like an eclectic Wiccan. And I used to just, I never went to, like, pagan events because this shit would happen. And they'd, like, I wasn't even out as trans at the time. Like, I didn't know any of this stuff. I just knew it felt really, really, really icky when they just kept going, like, oh, like, our, like, women's mysteries and our monthly cycle tied to the moon and, like, women's magic and uterine And I'm like, fucking God, this is infuriating. Stop. It's so gross. Why? Why is it so gendered? Stop putting gender in things where gender doesn't need to be in the thing. I don't need gender in that thing. Stop making it about my, and then like part of it was also that like I am not a person who wants children, right? I don't want my uterus to do anything but fuck off. That's all I want my uterus to do, is to fuck off. It can fuck off anytime now. It's really annoying. I don't like that it's in there, but it is, and I'll deal with it. But like, I don't want to be in a religious community that like constantly makes everything about gender all of the goddamn time. So like I couldn't ever go to like Wiccan or pagan like moots and meetups, because they'd constantly be fucking talking about like, oh, my uterus and my monthly cycle is tied to the moon and I'm a magic woman lady girl. And I'm like, fucking Christ. And then they like keep doing that shit and be like expecting me to be into it. As a trans woman, I feel that pain so well. I'm hesitant as fuck about Wicca because it's so tied to the body parts. Yeah, so like that shit made me so uncomfortable. So like I just never, like I did my own, like it was based in Wicca, but it was like eclectic. I made my own fucking thing and it turned into Satanism so goddamn fast. Where I was just like, I can't. And like I couldn't handle like pagan meetups. I just refused to have any religious community with people because I would never know if they were gonna just throw that gross, weird gender essentialist shit. And then once I figured out that I was trans, I'm like, oh, this is just transphobia too. Wicca is the community of all time. Yeah, it is one of the communities of all time. And like, also like, things I've learned now that I'm like not a Wiccan anymore is like a lot of the stuff that they, like the Wheel of the Year stuff is just fucking made up. Like a lot of Wiccan stuff is just bullshit. Like it's not actually based on as many old things as Gardner pretends it is. Ostara is not a real thing. Like just like half the shit is just like made up, which is fine, I guess, but like it's made up and or stolen from minority religions. Yeah. And like if you want to celebrate like Celtic faith or and reconstruct like older like European faith, you can do that. Got to be careful because a lot of those communities are also horrifically racist. The pagan New Age to hard right pipeline is also very real, especially with the gender essentialism. Yes, also, there's the gender essentialism on one side, and then there's like just like the pagan crunchy granola milieu that goes straight into the hard right too, because of the like the amount of times I also felt uncomfortable around other pagans because I'm disabled and they'd all want to fucking heal me or tell me that it was my fault because I didn't do enough yoga or I didn't eat enough like granola and yogurt and quinoa and kale, and I'm like, I fucking what? None of that affects my genetics, huh? And like it's such a direct pipeline from like people who are really into nature to like awful shit. Yeah, I hate that shit too. Yeah, you can reconstruct it, but like you have to admit that those practices died out and most of it's been lost. Yeah. And like honestly, the thing that for me would be most important is if I wanted, because I have Irish heritage, right? Like if I wanted to tap into my ethnic roots, right? The most important way to do that would be acknowledging how and why it got lost, because some of that was because of Roman colonization and then British colonization and then the project of whiteness that destroyed all European culture in North America and folded all of this diaspora into one overarching like whiteness. Like I purposefully don't identify as white anymore. When people ask what my my like race is now, I don't say white. I say Irish and English. And if people are like, well, but you're not Irish, I'm like, I'm Irish diaspora. That's my heritage. Like, I refuse to identify with whiteness because I'm not white. Whiteness was given to me and I'm rejecting that. I don't want it. Oh gods, yeah, I used to be Norse pagan and I left because it was becoming more and more Nazi stuff. Yeah, like it's really, 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 really hard to like, there are really good progressive Norse folks out there, but trying to like get through that bullshit to find them is so hard. Like the whole "we are the witches you didn't burn, we are a secret line of unbroken practice" bullshit is the biggest red flag. Yeah, and like it's, for me, the witches you didn't burn thing is like, it's not, a lot of times it's really shallow and it's not tied to actually thinking through like witch hunts and conspiracy theories, which would then lead you to deconstructing anti-Semitism and racism and whorephobia. Like these things are all connected. Instead it's just like, I'm a special white girl. It's like, fucking God, no, you're not. You really aren't. I do a lot of reminding other Irish descent people what the snakes who were driven out of Ireland were. Yeah. Which is why, like I like celebrating my Irish heritage through loving snakes. Not that there were ever snakes in, like, that's the thing. There were never actual snakes in Ireland. And, like, St. Patrick can suck a fuck. But, like, I'm just, like, I think there was another stream I was watching recently because there's a guy in LA. He's, like, the medical medium, and he pushes a lot of, like, supplements, and he thinks every health problem ever can be cured by drinking a lot of celery juice. It's like, no, fucking can't. But like, he streams on a website that's even for people who are too awful for kick, and like straight up goes like, oh, we're gonna do like this thing for like getting rid of the poisons from chemtrails. It's like, fucking God, you're but like the conspiracies and the like, that stuff is like all tied together, and it's really frustrating because it's on the one hand, like, I really like celebrating like connection to the land and being in connection with nature and the world around you, because I think it's like that if you're disconnected, you're like unaware of harm that you're causing, and the more aware you are, the more you can like notice your effect on the things around you, and also like be aware of your heritage and where you came from and like the history, so that you can preserve it, especially if you were like a diaspora people of some kind. But it's like, sometimes that like land connection turns into like, but this is our land is like for us, and therefore other people can't be here. It's like, stop doing that. I can at least easily say 99% Polish, since my parents came here right beforehand, and to be honest, even though I was born here, I always identified way more with all the immigrant kids than the Canadian ones who made fun of my Polishness. Yeah, like, that makes a lot of sense. Like, especially being like a first generation, like, you're gonna have like a lot of first-hand connection to your parents' culture. Yeah, the fun, sarcasm, balancing act of trying to reconnect with and heal from the xenophobia experienced as a kid while also dodging the Nazis and conspiracy theories as someone who is German is a lot. Yeah, because that's the thing, I also have German heritage. I'm like mostly Irish and English with a little bit of German and I think a little bit of Dutch. Thanks, honey. And yeah, I did get comments as a blonde-haired, blue-eyed kid where I'm like, the jokes you're making about Nazis upsets me more because you're not actually considering this as like an actual harm that happened. You're using it as like a tool, a weapon, rather than actually understanding the gravity of the thing you're talking about. more so than like I'm upset that you're being shitty to me, but like it sucks to feel like you can't, like, I don't know, you can't like connect to your heritage, or like it's complicated because people like the shittiest people on earth are co-opting it. Like my English side is like that too, where it's like, okay, like England is responsible for a lot of the worst of this stuff, and like how do I connect to an English heritage when England is responsible for so much? And usually what I do there is try and connect with like working class stuff out of England, and like or like outsider art from England, and not so much the like aristocrats and that sort of thing. I find that like helps. People in North America are super xenophobic and don't even realize it because whiteness has so completely removed the language to talk about it from public consciousness. Yeah. Like so much of St. Patrick's Day celebrations are xenophobic. And really not okay. Like the Cinco de Mayo stuff and the St. Patrick's Day stuff are just awful. And like, most people don't think about either. I feel like on the left, people start to get it about Cinco de Mayo, and like obviously the impact of like racism against like Mexican and Latin American people is like way more of a problem than it is for Irish people who have access to the privilege of whiteness. But like I see how those echo each other. And I don't say those, I'm not bringing up those echoes to be like, oh, they're the same thing, but like for people who have Irish heritage, it's like you can go like, oh, this is really shitty how it treats my heritage, and then see that can be a good pathway to going like, okay, so now I can see how this would hurt other people too. It started as a diaspora celebration, but got co-opted by WASPs. Yeah, it turned into just like random ass like people getting drunk and talking about leprechauns and stuff, rather than actual diaspora Irish folk like embracing their culture. Reconnecting with Polish stuff right now is an absolute minefield of nationalism being fed by the current EU wave, as well as Russia from the east. Luckily, since it started in Poland like 2 elections ago, it's subsided into minority again. Yeah, a lot of the stuff in Europe's really hard right now. Or like connecting with Irish stuff, you deal with a lot of like the troubles, you deal with like the horrors of the Catholic Church. Like one of the earlier things I was grappling with was like the Magdalene laundries and like the awful things the Catholic Church has done to Ireland. When I was learning about my background in high school, my grandpa showed me a Prussian military badge that was passed down to him, and my first thought was, oh no, yeah. I at least have the benefit of all my family moved here before the wars, but that means my family came here when that was not so great for the natives. So like either you came after the war and you're European, and that might be a whole kettle of fish, especially if you're not Jewish, or you came before the wars and that's its own fucking problem. Like, there's like not a whole hell of a lot you can do about that, but like I try not to feel guilty about any of that because I didn't do any of that. I only feel guilt and responsibility for my actions now, and my responsibility to change the systems that I benefit from, and make it so that everyone benefits rather than just a small privileged pale group of Mayo complexioned people. The Nazis co-opted so much historically relevant cultural imagery for the Germanic people, and it's such a minefield. Yeah. And they fucked over a bunch of other people too, because like the swastika is like an actual like religious symbol for a whole culture. that like you can't use anymore. Or like man, like engaging with my German heritage when I've got, you know, that tattooed on me. Like, that's a whole thing. Part of the reason I got that tattoo was like because I wanted like an outward expression of like rejecting that history, not like denying it, but being aware of and rejecting it. Yeah. And like it's so shitty to me. Old temples have a lot of the original reverse symbols, yeah. Like I've been to Japan and there's some there. There's even like really old buildings like I've seen in my hometown that have those that are like from before. Like they're 100-something-year-old buildings. I'm like, okay, that's clearly not related, but as a kid I was like, what? There are old buildings in Toronto that have it too? Yeah. And it's like, it's nobody's fault. It's just kind of rough. But like, people just don't always understand the like connections between these things. They like might see these problems separately, but they don't see like how you get from like transphobia or like little bit too much into the environmentalist movement. They don't see how you can be like how like an environmentalist can become a Nazi. And I'm like, well, eco-fascism is the route there, or like purity nature shit. There's like several paths to get there. It's the Nazis' fault, yes. But yeah, it's just really hard to explain all of this stuff to people who don't know. Oh god, the eco-fascists are a joy. Brackets lie, yeah. Oh god. The eco-fascists have been the bane of my existence for a while. It's something like I constantly have to bring up where like, it's like you can't, like, if you're gonna say you're for animal rights, that includes human animals, unfortunately. You can't just say like that you like puppies and cows and dolphins and say fuck people. Sorry, you don't get to pick and choose what animals matter. As a fashion person, they are unbearable, TM. Yeah. As a disabled person, they're also unbearable. Especially someone with dietary issues. Oh my good god. Oh yeah, some of the worst environmentalists? Yes. I've had to frequently be like, put my foot down on people who are getting like a little bit extreme with the veganism or the like natural is better, and I'm like, sometimes it is. Like, yeah, you're with me there too, yeah. But like, you know, I go with like natural fiber clothes as much as I can. Obviously I don't have like a lot of fucking control, especially being plus sized. Like, if people are gonna make natural fiber fucking pants in an 18, let me know. It's like, I like natural fiber rope. I like a lot of stuff, but I also prefer plastic straws over paper because they work better, and I have so many, like, I have problems swallowing, I have problems eating, I can't, especially like all that shit started when I couldn't eat solid food like at all. Pennington's does have them in linen in the summer sometimes, so that's good to know. How dare you let your different fabrics touch? I know. I violate a lot of things in Leviticus, let me tell you. I'm not really a fan of Leviticus. The fashion is annoying all the time because it makes me look at vegan leather all of the time. Yes. I want mushroom leather to start being an actual thing, and also for it to be actually durable, because it won't replace animal leather if it's not durable. And also in the meantime, as long as we're eating cows, we need to use all of the animal and not waste it. Like, I'm so against, like, wasting stuff. And, like, I like leather, because you buy leather, and then now you have that for forever. It'll outlast you. Like, I have so many pairs of, like, vegan leather boots that just disintegrate, and then I get real leather ones and they last forever. And, like, I get them resold, like, a billion times. Like, I have a pair of, like, platform combat boots. And they're great. I've had them for a while. They're in great condition, even though I don't take as good care of them as I should. But, like, the pair before that lasted 10 years before they finally disintegrated. I resold them, like, 3 or 4 times. And I wore them every day. The replacement leathers might be better than pleather, but all of them have PVC backing, so it's only a small step up. That sucks. Because at the very least, with real leather, like, you don't need a synthetic backing. And you can push for, like, better, tanning methods. Leather shoes are the only things that stay alive on industrial sites. 100%. Like, when I worked at the movie theater, I wore leather combat boots every single day for the, like, years that I worked there. And mine were fine. I'd had those boots before I worked there. I still had them after I worked there. I had them for years. Other people, because we had to wear black shoes, other people had, like, black sneakers, like, black whatever. Like, everyone's shoes gave out every month or every other month if they were lucky. Also, if I have to see people citing stats that don't say what people think they say, it drives me nuts. Yeah. And it's, like, also, like, I can be all for, like, more sustainable farming practices. I can be for better livestock treatment. But people will, like, claim things are happening to livestock that, like, aren't. They'll just, like, show some random viral video from somewhere, and I'm like, okay, where is this from? Like, what province, what state, what country is this even from? Because if you try and tell me this is from Ontario, that violates the law. I've actually read through what the law is for the treatment of livestock, and any of the videos that vegans like to share and the animal rights people like to share violate the law. Law as written, you can't treat animals like that. So either what you're saying is they're violating the law and need to be prosecuted properly and, like, effectively, or this is not from here, and wherever it's from needs to have the laws that we have here, not just, like, fucking make shit up like that's happening here, because it's not. Wool lies are the worst for that. Yeah, the shit people say about wool, I'm like, I have been around sheep being sheared before. I promise you they like being sheared. They're happy about it. They will come up to you and be like, bro, I'm hot as fuck, get this off of me. It's shears. It's a haircut. It's like when I shave my legs, except they get nicked less than I do. Because, like, they have proper trimmers with a guard and everything. What province? And they just go, huh? Yeah. It's like, I can't. I can't with that. Like, you know you're making shit up. You know you're making shit up. Because, like, I straight up sometimes will ask these people to cite their sources, and they're just like, well, you don't know it's not happening here. I'm like, I mean, you don't know it is. It's like if you had a professional to shave your legs. Yes. Which, when I get tattoos, I have someone professionally shave my legs, and I never get nicked, ever. Because tattoo artists have to shave all your body hair off, so it's out of the goddamn way, so they can put the stencil down, and, like, they can't nick you because they don't want more, like, chance for infection. They're very good at what they do. They're very careful. And they're dry shaving you. It's not like you're wet or have shaving cream on. They just kind of like gently shave you. Like, I have been shaved by other people before. Or you go to a barber and they straight razor your face. Like, that's more dangerous than what a, like, fucking sheep goes through. Sheep are fine. It's literally urban fear-mongering from people who've never been on a farm in their life. Yes. Yes. Because, like, I don't know anyone who's been on a livestock farm who thinks like this. I just don't. Because, like, we know what the actual reality is. And, like, in factory farms, you get farmers who are like, this is not acceptable. This is horrible for me and the animals. I hate it like here. I hate seeing the chickens, like, stacked up in cages on top of each other. This is awful. It's, like, too loud. It smells awful. They're upset and screaming the whole time. It sucks for everybody. Like, so there, yes. But, like, normal family-owned small farms? No. It's not a thing. God, I want a tattoo. Same, but I promised myself I wouldn't get one until after the summer ends. Because I just tattooed my whole one side of my butt. The other side where they have no fucking clue how bad the conditions for fruit, grain, and vegetable farming. Yeah, they don't understand that, like, small animals get killed harvesting that. Like, groundhogs and squirrels and things. Rabbits. And, like, how badly treated some of the farm workers are. Like, it's just making it impossible to have a conversation about the actual thing that we need to be having a conversation about. It's sucking all the air out of the room. It's the same thing when we have conversations about, like, so many things, where instead of talking about the actual problem, we're stuck talking about made up bullshit. It's like, I want to actually dig deep on the problem and try and solve it, and not just, like, listen to people pretend about other things. I love how much time I got to spend on my family's farm in Poland in the summers growing up. That sounds lovely. I definitely walked through a lot of cow fields hiking as a kid, and I've even pet a bull. You're really not supposed to do that, but, like, I've pet cows with pet bulls just wandering through their fields. They don't really care. I have to do a ad in 50 seconds. I actually checked for this one because I have to do a work thing for like 5 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is run a longer ad and do a BRB. So I'm gonna run that now, and then when I come back, we'll talk some more. But I'm gonna run like a longer ad so that we don't have to, because I have to do a thing. But I will be right back and we'll talk more, okay? Okie dokie. Oh my god, where's my transition? am back and rapidly approaching your location. Rapidly. Oh, jeez. That's not the scene I want. Hi, I'm back. Shh, shh, none of that happened. None of that happened. Don't worry about it. Shh. Hello, streamer that's rapidly approaching my location. Hi. I am here. I am back. Right now, I am the B of the RB. But yes. I've been having a time. Just had to do some work stuff because it never ends. It never ever ends. I technically work every single day. Every day. Yes. You'll never know until I arrive whether I'm joking or not. But I don't know. Have I ever joked ever in my life? Have I ever said anything funny ever? I'm not funny. I'm not a person who says humorous things on occasion. God, I ate the pasta too fast. E-chef, save me from my pasta. Too much pasta. Yeah. I have more things to share and talk about. Mostly pride related, because we were talking about things being connected and to other things. And I want to basically be like the pipeline. There's like there's another pipeline. It's the no kink at Pride to Chud pipeline. Cause it's its own pipeline. It's our favorite thing is the chud ass pipelines, right?
Belong at Pride.
No, stop auto playing TikTok. Eat my butthole. Okay.
Kink communities like pups and leather daddies, they don't belong at Pride. This is a family event. Bisexual women who are in relationships with men do not belong at Pride. And if they're going to insist on coming anyway, then the least they can do is leave that straight boy at home. Those conversations are right-wing propaganda designed to divide the LGBT. And it's working. And if you're participating in those conversations, then you're just helping the right-wingers achieve their goals.
Yep.
Those conversations also help to sanitize Pride.
Yep.
This push to make Pride a family event and make everything at Pride family-friendly is a slap in the face to what Pride actually is.
And like what families?
It's about unapologetically being your true self, without fear, and without having to edit yourself and sanitize yourself to be more palatable for straight people and advertisers. If you're queer, regardless of what flavor of queer that is, Pride is about celebrating who you are. If you are a member of the LGBTQIA+ community, you belong at Pride.
Agreed.
But you know who doesn't belong at Pride, but for some reason is always there? Bank of America, Wells Fargo, AT&T, Spectrum Internet, the police department.
Fuck
That's who doesn't
Spectrum
belong
and
at
fuck
Pride.
the cops.
These companies think putting a rainbow on their social media and renting a booth at Pride makes them allies. Show me the receipts. What are you funding? Oh, what's that? You're donating money to right-wing politicians while simultaneously putting a rainbow on your social media and renting a booth at Pride?
That.
As for the police, why don't they belong at Pride? Well, if you've been paying attention for more than like a day, you already know that answer. But I know there's going to be people in the comments role-playing as someone who's never heard anything about the police doing anything bad before. So let me tell you a story. I live in the St. Louis area, where just months ago, a police officer drove his patrol car into a gay bar. And not like through a doorway or something, no, he went through a wall. And it was after hours. Thankfully, the bar was closed and nobody was in the bar, but the owners live above the bar, and they came downstairs to see what was going on. And upon discovering that a police officer had driven a car through the wall of their bar, they were understandably a little upset.
Cops can't
And then the
fucking
officer
drive.
decided he was going to arrest the bar owner for being upset.
Yeah.
How did the St. Louis Police Department respond to this incident? Lies, deflection, gaslighting, blocking
stuff.
attempts from the bar owners to repair the damage to their bar. And the police continued to come after these bar owners for things like permit violations while they were trying to repair the damage that was done, and code violations for having a giant hole in the side of their building. Yes, that's right. The city of St. Louis and the St. Louis Police Department tried coming after the couple that owns the bar because there was a big hole in the side of the building. You know, the hole that was there because a police officer drove his car through the building? Anyway, that cop and a lot of cops that were involved in that situation still work for the St. Louis Police Department. And wouldn't you know it, the St. Louis Police Department wants to march in the St. Louis Pride Parade. So yeah, maybe instead of fighting with each other about what types of queer is and isn't acceptable at Pride, instead what we should be talking about is what corporations and institutions should not be allowed at Pride.
Yeah. You're right, Urban. Love how many people I've seen not immediately catch how weird it is that the bi woman one assumes that bi men aren't a thing. Yeah, because she couldn't be dating a bisexual man or a trans man. Nope, she's just got a cishet boyfriend. And because a bi woman's cis straight boyfriend is her family, if he is cis and straight, yeah, like, why can't she bring her family with her? Like, her fucking spouse. If it's a family event that, like, if you're bringing your straight kids, like, fuck off. Like, it just assumes that, like, that bisexual woman's partner can't possibly be queer. That bisexual woman doesn't have a right to bring anyone with her unless they are also queer. And, like, furries belong at Pride. Weird sexual deviants belong at Pride because, fun fact, we're all sexual deviants. That's the point. Like, I've seen so many people be like, oh, well, we don't want, like, leather pup hoods at Pride because children. And I'm like, first of all, that's just a mascot outfit with fewer steps. And also, you really think that the people who don't like leather are gonna, like, sexual deviance is built into being queer? Yeah. I'm like, the, like, gay man leather scene is part and parcel of Pride. That's, like, part of the queer scene. That those people get to go to Pride. Fuck off. But there's, like, another video about that. There's, like, a couple that I was, like, gonna share. They're all, like, interrelated.
Fucking weirdos. Stop doing that.
Cause, like, people can't just be fucking normal. Cause, like, this discourse comes up every fucking year about, like, who can and can't go to Pride, and I hate this every goddamn time.
Stop allowing your kids to be fucking weirdos. Stop doing that. He's just fucking around. He's just being a hoe.
Parents that are raising furries would fall under this category. If you are raising a child that believes they are a furry and you are encouraging it and respecting that, you are a trashy parent. You are raising.
Oh yeah, you're raising a weirdo. A queerdo, so to speak. The leather flag is the second oldest pride flag. Yeah, people are fucking weird about leather. I'm like, also bikers wear leather and no one cares when a straight man wears leather pants on his motorcycle, but the minute a fucking gay man wears leather chaps over his jeans, it's a fucking problem.
Raising a weirdo.
Just so I'm straight, that's literal conservative propaganda created to demonize people who they consider different.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is going to the bathroom and litter boxes in school. The one instance where the litter box thing was true, it was an emergency situation, an emergency place to go to the bathroom in case there was a disaster or shooting or something. Like everyone was like corralled in one area and they couldn't go to the actual bathroom. They had that as an emergency, just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was going to the bathroom in a litter box just for shits and giggles. Felt for a little conservative problem.
Yeah, it wouldn't be for shits and giggles. It would be for shits and pisses. I'm sorry. My brain made the joke and I had to. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And you're demonizing people who are minding their business. Like, we're talking about
OCs and cosplay the way that they just mind their business. A lot of people who are furries are neurodivergent. And that's a way that me in particular, I cosplay because I'm incredibly introverted, neurodivergent, and I'm very uncomfortable in crowds. Me as a normal person, me and my normal self, I would never be able to go out and cosplay or be.
Their cosplays are sick too.
When I cosplay as myself, I become those characters. I character act, and then especially when I'm wearing a helmet or a mask, I become that character, and I'm able to get outside of myself. People who do furry OCs, but I know I can clown on furries all day long. It's kind of funny, but I'm allowed to because I have OCs. I'm literally gonna make a Gandalf Stormcrow.
Hi, Lauren.
Crow version of Gandalf. So, like, demonizing people who are just enjoying themselves, who are just minding their business, who, I mean, those furries are the most active people as far as buying armor and buying commission. So if you were to start commission work for building fursuits or doing furry armor, you would make fucking bank because they are the most active fandom in purchasing commissions and artwork. Like literally the most supportive fan base. So y'all demonizing people for just enjoying themselves, minding their business. Now, a lot of people who are furries are also members of the LGBTQ plus community. Y'all just trying to find easier ways to hate on marginalized groups.
Yeah, that's the point.
Maybe get a hobby yourself. You wouldn't have time for all this bullshit.
Yeah, furries are great. Furries are lovely. And also, like for me, it's just the end of the day, it's trying to say that like these people can't be at Pride, or you shouldn't raise your kids to be like this because then they're weird. It's like, okay, being like furries can't be at Pride because they're weird is baffling because everyone at Pride's weird. And like anytime someone says like you can't be like don't let your kids be like this because that's weird, it's like you're probably being a bigot. Like there's so many ways that people find around to be homophobic or transphobic or ableist or racist in like roundabout ways, where they'll be like, instead of being, they'll be like, oh, I don't like you because you're autistic. I just don't like you because like you're just, the way you talk is always so rude. You always sound so rude. Or like, oh, I don't hate you because you're trans. I just don't like the weird things that you wear. Or like it's not that you're trans, it's just like you're kinky and that's weird. And it's like, yeah, of course. Half like transphobes think that trans people are fetishists anyway. They think it's a kink thing anyway. So like any trans person that's anti-kink is hurting themselves. Like I don't understand how people can be like this. Like, or like the no kink at Pride thing comes up every fucking year. And it's like, yes, everyone's on the same page that you shouldn't engage in sexual acts in public in front of people who haven't consented. Great. So don't masturbate, don't fuck. Kink is not inherently sexual. So like, while you probably shouldn't be doing like full degradation scenes or something, like, I'm sorry, I've seen straight people slap their partner's ass as they're walking down the street. I've seen some like light poking. There's some nuance there. Like, I've definitely seen some really weird ways of people like hand on the back guiding their partner down a street, and it's like, I don't know if that's consensual or not. I'd hope so. But like, you know, I've done shibari in a park. I do that all the time. It's not like, would I do like a crotch rope tie in the park? No. Wouldn't do that on Twitch either. But the times I've done rope on Twitch where I'm just like, oh, I'm just gonna do a mermaid tie, or oh, I'm just gonna do a chest harness, or whatever. Like, not sexual. I'm demi, I'm on the A spectrum. Like, I don't really think of kink as sex. It's just like it's a form of intimacy, like hugging or having a long conversation. Like, I don't fucking know. Light poking. Oh my god, how dare you. I've seen straight adults do way freakier things in public. I've seen straight teenagers do fucking wild shit in public in front of me. Kink is just a thing you do. Like, sex is just a thing people do. Yeah. And like, I don't know. Like, I don't get why. Like, obviously don't do things that'll involve other people non-consensually in your scene. But like, I don't know. I've had walks on a leash in public. I'm choosy about what neighborhood I do that in or when I do that, and I'm not doing it for sex reasons. I usually do it at Pride because I have a hard time in crowds and it stops me from getting lost. And it's easier to do that than hold my hand because I get like people hold my hand too long in the heat, and it's like they're sweaty and it's gross and it's squeezing my hand, and like then my arm has to go around corners. And I know my elbow bends, but like it's a nightmare. Just collar, leash, great. Now you have a hold of me and you know where I am and we won't get separated. Like, it's so much of kink is like an accessibility thing. Or like, it's clothes. I see. I gotta go get the ears is what I gotta do. Or I'll poke Steph and get her to bring me the ears, actually. No, I'll just go get them. I will be right back with the ears. Fucking God, I will be right back. We're talking about furries, I get it. You haven't redeemed the ears in so long. I forgot to bring them. I've got the ears on. I hope you're happy. I mean, we were talking about furries, so like, that is very fair. I walked over to my room to get the ears, and Steph immediately was like, is everything okay? And I'm like, they redeemed the ears. I don't think I've ever redeemed the ears. I am very happy. Yeah, I added this during like the stream revamp. I revamped a whole bunch of stuff. By the way, did you watch the short I sent you? No! Okay, thanks, Pint. Thank you. Thank you for the ghost. I'm on stream, Steph. Is it something you want me to like share on stream? You think Strem would appreciate? Okay, let me find it. Especially if Lucy's still here. Lucy might be here. Thank you, Aloran. I will hydrate. I will hydrate twice. I will also stretch. I'm drawing. Okay, cool. Oh god, not YouTube Shorts. Will YouTube Shorts let me? Oh, it does let me rewind. Okay, I'll have to rewind it when I get it on stream because it auto plays as soon as I rewind it and it's a nightmare. I hate so many of these platforms. You're drawing? Oh yeah. Also, I owe Lauren a kitty stretch. Oh, and a crack in my back. I hope you know, Lauren, I removed the posture check because I'm like, no, I'm too shrimp for that. I refuse. The cost of grad pictures is annoying. Yeah. Oh my god. No, don't do that.
I spent my $1,000 on goth makeovers.
What? Okay. What?
Let's all take a look at ourselves.
Oh my god. Oh. Yo.
Honestly, I guess I don't look that different.
My blonde beard is very upsetting.
I look like Edward Scissorhands.
No, you look awesome, man.
I spent my $1,000.
That is so good.
Makeovers.
I need to watch that back because I'm thirsting for all of them simultaneously. Oh, hello at all of them? Yeah, absolutely. I told you it was Richard. Yeah, you were not joking. I need to commission a flirt emote is what I need to do.
Let's all take a look at ourselves. Oh my god. Wow. What's
Honestly, I guess I don't look that different.
my blonde beard is very upsetting.
I look like Edward Scissorhands.
I'm so glad they all like enjoyed that. They're all like having fun. That's sick. That's so good. Thank you, Steph. Thank you, thank you. Though speaking of everyone, I think it's still in here. Yeah, I did a media share button. I tried not to make it too much, but that way you can like share stuff. It's just, the only reason I made it cost channel points is so that random new people have to be here for a sec before they can just like share stuff, so that they're not being weird. I haven't seen it, but I gather they have a new show where they got $100 or $1,000 to spend on whatever they wanted. Yeah. If y'all don't have Dropout, you can watch that episode of Thousand Errors with Lucy tomorrow. Okay. I don't know if Steph used to have it, but I don't know if we still do. We don't currently? Yeah, I can never remember. Yeah. I like so much of the stuff on Dropout, and I also love how much that Brennan Lee Mulligan is just like everybody's favorite white boy all of the time. One of my favorite things is introducing new people to the joy that is knowing about Brennan Lee Mulligan. I got that legacy pricing I'm never letting go. That is fair. That is totally fair. Dropout is such a good time. He is a good white boy. I was unaware of him until the ACAB halflings, and then I immediately was in love. I immediately was down for that. Have y'all seen the Dom DM video of Brennan? Because if you haven't, that's the next thing I'm showing you. You know, I'm showing it anyway, actually. Yes? Yeah, we're watching that now. It's so hot. It is. It is unnecessarily hot, and I love that for us. I love that we get to have this in our lives. Okay.
A Dom DM. Get on your knees. So you got a 3. Okay, so you try to get on your knees.
I love how much his wife is just there.
Really close, and you sort of stumble at the last minute. But actually, give me a performance check to see if you can recover. 1. You open your mouth like a good little girl. And actually, I want you to give me a Constitution save so you can resist the little whips and chains. That's right, you do have 3 levels of exhaustion, so you will be rolling with disadvantage. Okay, you only take, you take 2 points of damage, and it feels, you had 2 hit points left. Banana.
I like that a lot, Brennan. I think it was good little girl that said
Erica into whatever this fugue state is.
I mean, I am Erica. Erica is me. Erica is how I feel right now. Brendan also gifted me another week of people realizing Hank Green is bi, which is one of my favorite weeks that ever happens sometimes. I always forget. And then someone mentions it and I'm like, oh yeah, I knew that. Also, his comedy special where he talks about pissing out cancer is just such a fun time. Hank's, I mean. Oh, one of my neighbors is playing music very loudly. I don't know if you can hear that on stream, but it's very loud. But Brennan is... You know what? Chat. Do you want me to be really, really nice to you and play, and by you, I mean me also, and play that video again? Do you want me to play Brennan Dom DM just like a second time? Do you want me to play that again? I can play that again. It's really funny to me because Hank started came out years ago, and every time Hank is open about it, it shocks people. It's so funny. I think people just don't like, they're just like, oh yeah, he's the science guy, and then like, oh yeah, he is a person. Good thing your stream is 18 plus. I know, there's a reason. Yes. Oh no. Okay, but do I need to bring in more water? I still have some left. I have some. That's how thirsty I am. Let's roll that back. Let's roll that back.
Brennan, a Dom DM. Get on your knees. So you got a 3. Okay, so you try to get on your knees. And you get really close, and you sort of stumble at the last minute. But actually, give me a performance check to see if you can recover. 1. You open your mouth like a good little girl. And actually, I want you to give me a Constitution save so you can resist the little whips and chains. That's right, you do have 3 levels of exhaustion, so you will be rolling with disadvantage. Okay, you only take, you take 2 points of damage, and it feels, you had 2 hit points left. Banana.
Also, sorry, what? Hank's goth phase? Yes, I also love how everyone on set is losing it. Everyone is learning some things about themselves, and I am unsurprised that is in Brennan, but Hank as a teen went through a goth phase. 1 second. Steph, you shush. Are we about to see someone discover goth Hank photos? Yes. Goth Hank Hill is not what I'm looking for, Google. There we go. Sorry, what? I don't have safe search on, so I'm gonna have to... I mean, it's Hank Green, but... Is this real? Is this real? Is this right here? Is this real? What?
Go back and see if you replied to it.
He talked about it in an old Vlogbutters video. Huh? What? Sorry, I gotta look up more pictures of this. Huh? How did I not know this? Why is this a thing that no one's told me before? Y'all are in trouble. What? Sorry, he did World Goth Day? Fucking excuse me? What? So, huh? What is, huh? I don't know how to process this. Okay, yeah, I see how you now are unable to forget the bisexuality because, I mean, obviously. It's ancient text for Vlogbrothers people and TikTok is not ready for it. Sure, but like, I'm not TikTok. And I don't really watch Vlogbrothers. I just see Hank's like science shit on TikTok. How dare you? What? I can't. You know what? You didn't tell me about this earlier. You lose the ears. You lose the ears. You have to redeem it again if you want more ears. That's what you get for letting me go all this time without seeing Goth Hank. I also forget other people haven't been watching Vlogbrothers for like a decade. That is fair. I'm gonna go also turn a light on because you can look at Goth Hank while I go turn a light on because it's getting dark now. God, I love that it's brighter than daylight now. Just with two IKEA lamps. But like, sorry, I don't know how to, like, I forget their kids are all like old enough to be people now. Yeah, I do sometimes at work have to like look at people's IDs and I see like 2004 and I'm like, that's not a, no, that is a full ass 20-year-old. Holy shit. I'm like, that's when I graduated from like grade 8. How are you old enough to visit me at my job? It hurts. It hurts, you know? That there are full-on people able to vote who are younger than I. They were born after I started walking with a cane and they can vote. How the fuck? Housed. Unreal. Unacceptable. Bouncers checking ID and only needing 0.23 seconds to see your birth year starts with a 19. People saying late 1900s makes my back hurt so bad immediately. It's so uncool in so many ways. Also, I still have Goth Hank up on my TV, and I just saw past the glare on his fucking lenses. I saw past the glare on his lenses. He's got fucking eyeliner on. During the last entry, shut up, Steph. Stop talking. My brain can only handle so much at once. My poor little Vembo brain. You know what? No more goth Hank. I can't handle it right now. I'll have to deal with that later. But my socks say hee hee on them. My socks say hee hee. You can't see it on camera. I'll go sideways. It says hee hee on them. My socks say hee hee. I'm suffering. Why have you done this to me? I'm in pain. I'm in Spain without the P. Does that mean I'm insane? Yes, it does. Ow, my brain. I love that my socks say hee hee. I'm in so much pain. You know what? I can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix all of this. I can fix my mental anguish.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
That's all I want. That's all I want.
Do I look like I know what a JPEG is?
I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Look like I know what a JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Like I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Like I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Like I know what the JPEG is. I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog.
Okay, that's better. I feel better now. I feel better. I needed the hot dog. I immediately needed the hot dog. You know, do I look like I know what a JPEG is? I just want a picture of a goddamn hot dog. Like, you know, y'all broke me today, right? I was gonna celebrate Pride and have a good time, and instead I'm learning things about Hank Green, and there's so many things happening. I think it's just I'm going through so much. You know what I need to do? I need to do a thing. I need to do a thing and it'll fix me. There's a thing that'll fix me. I need to do a thing. Is this better full screen? Yep.
Ernie, what are you doing?
I'm touching grass, Bert.
Yeah, I can see that. Why?
If you have to ask, you won't understand.
I need to touch some grass. That's what I need to do. I need to touch some grass, like Ernie or Bert. I can never remember which one's which. To be quite honest.
Bert's the skinny one.
Bert's the skinny. Okay, like Ernie. I need to touch grass. I literally had a nap in grass like 1 week ago. And yet, here I am needing more grass. Natural fiber rope is essentially grass. So I was surrounded by grass yesterday. And yet here I am needing additional grass. I think I have a grass deficit for which occasional contact is not enough. I need to like really just overwhelm my system with touching grass to reset everything going wrong in my brain. You know? I'm making just so much sense right now, I'm sure. You need a grass patch like a kitty cat? Exactly. Your Hellcat needs a little patch of grass to just lay in all of the time. I just need to be in the grass and become one with the grass. It's also funny, like, maybe I can find it. I literally did a photo set in the grass. It's ridiculous. I literally just did this, where I did photos, but don't eat it or Hank will be mad. Well, depends on the kind of grass. You can eat some grass. You can eat some grass. Like, look how much grass I touched. Look at how much touching grass that I did. This is my Twitter, so I can't, like, I gotta be careful. Hank can be mad if he wants. But look, evidence that I touched grass that one time. I touched grass once. Look at it, I touched it. I can feel my skin itching from here. Are you allergic to grass? I am not allergic to grass. See? More touching grass. The grass was touched. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, I'm so sorry. I am not allergic to grass. It's a good thing to know, though, because you will be allergic to the rope, because this is jute, and most people with grass allergies are also allergic to natural fiber rope. I'd have to, like, I don't know if you're allergic to hemp or jute or, like, what kinds of grass or what the fuck is up. But yeah, grass allergy sounds like the worst fucking goddamn time. I still have a Goth Hank Green tab open and it's a whole time. Well, I'm mostly allergic to the pollen, so it should be fine with dried. Okay, that's good at least. That's good at least. Because as far as I can tell, the rope doesn't have pollen on it. So, excepting, of course, I did lay in grass in it, so maybe, I don't know. I've smoked weed with no problem, so hemp should be fine. Okay, that's good to know. So, like, the rope should be okay then. But yeah, I am not allergic to grass. But Hank, we can eat grass because wheat is grass. And weed is grass, and
We don't eat the grass part, we eat the seeds.
Stop correcting me, Steph. I don't care what part of the grass we eat. We're eating grass. We're eating grass. Grass is grass.
Sorry, someone was wrong on the internet.
No one's ever been wrong on the internet, Steph. You can't say someone's wrong on the internet because that does not happen. Yes, but the freaks that want to eat the shitty lawn grass should not. Not in quantity, no. Like, that's probably not good. It's not food. You need dandelions, though. Dandelions are one of the only plants where you can eat any part of it and you'll be fine. I believe it's like strawberries, that like if you eat any part of the strawberry plant that isn't the strawberry, it's like poisonous. Also, this is something most people don't know. Nutmeg is a neurotoxin. Luckily, consuming enough of it to be a problem is actually kind of difficult because it tastes like dirt if you eat that much, but, not even that much, just like a little too much. It starts to taste like dirt. But yeah, no, it's a neurotoxin. There's like a lot of things that we eat that any other part of the plant other than the bit that we eat, we can't eat. Can't have it. It's not good for you. It's a bad time. Bet. Turn the music back on. I'm like, it's quiet. How dare. Actually, a lot of plants that are largely poisonous, and we only eat the part that's edible. Yeah, exactly. Like I have like an army, like an American Army book on edible plants, and it goes through like all of the things, and it has like a whole section on like how to figure if something's edible or not. And it's basically like, it's for mushrooms, just don't even try, because trying to figure out if a mushroom's poisonous or not is like a losing battle. Also, all the things we eat that are poisonous unless prepared correctly. Yeah, there's a lot of those too. Like dairy. Or some kinds of fish, like seafood. Chicken. You need a degree to identify mushrooms, honestly. Yeah. Chicken will fucking kill you if you don't prepare that properly. Elderberry, yeah. This is why, like, you don't eat raw chicken, even though you can eat like a lot of like other meat, like raw or nearly raw. I mean, you still shouldn't, but like I've had like blue rare. Why is my camera not? There we go. I've had like blue rare steak or like steak sashimi before, and like that's fine. I would never do that with chicken though. That would be a problem. So I had a shower several hours before stream, and my hair is still wet in the back. And this bruise on my face. I just like turned and was like, what's on my face? Yeah, the fucking, I don't know if everyone's seen. Wonders if I should smoke my bag of grass. I mean, no better way to touch grass than with your lungs, right? But yeah, got this earlier today. Just like the side of my face. I'm very displeased. It's apparently normal. I'm like, I don't like that there's a bruise on my face. I don't want the bruise on my face. You can, but we do not manage our chickens well enough to do that. Yeah. I mean, you can. But it also, you have to prepare it really carefully, because chickens are like one of the highest risk animals for salmonella. But it is funny, because people always are like surprised when I tell them that I eat like cookie dough for breakfast every day, and yet I've never had salmonella a single time. Not a single goddamn time. Not ever. Ugh. But does anyone have Pride plans for the next week or so? I'm going to the Trans March, and that's the only Pride thing. Well, and a work party. We have a work Pride party every year. But that's the only Pride stuff I do. I don't care much for like the parades and stuff in the crowd. I don't do crowds. Chickens will kill you if you attack them with your Master Sword as well. Not just the Master Sword, even if you use the Bigoron Sword or the Kokiri Sword, they will also attack you. Or if you use bombs or Deku sticks, Deku nuts. Basically, if you fuck with chickens, they will attack you. We should take care of them well enough that is less of a problem, but God forbid we spend the money. True. And like, it is possible. And then also, you know, like pasteurizing things properly. So you can pasteurize eggs. My ankle has fallen out. There we go. But yeah, I'm excited to go to the Trans March. I believe Salt's going with me, because Salt's doing her first Trans March out as gender fluid, and that will be exciting. Raw flower is also a risk, yes. people are like, don't understand that either, because the raw flour is actually more of a risk than the eggs are. Sorry, tired. I woke up way too early. But you can pasteurize flour too. Like, you can pasteurize most things, but people's like concept of food safety and like kitchen safety and cross-contamination is like so poor. It's so bad. The amount of times I have to tell people not to go from one hole to the other, I'm like, don't do that. Don't do that. Gonna make me sick. Don't do that. But just a heads up. Don't go from butthole to pussy. It's bad. It's education. Don't do that. It's a good way to give someone yeast infection, UTI. Just don't do that. Not with toys, not with fingers, not with nothing. Also, like, if you've been down there, clean stuff, like, it's just the amount of times I've had to explain that to people is a time. It's funny, Steph's just over there painting, being really cute. Professor Azura sex ed. I mean, yeah, kinda. Other fun tip, you can make hair ties out of non-lubricated condoms. You can use lubricated condoms too, but it's just really gross for your hair. Just poke a hole and nah. But yeah, the cross-contamination thing is weird. Also, if you have internal genitalia, pee after you have sex. It can help prevent UTIs. I have to march in the actual parade and I'm already gonna be so tired. Oh God. I'm so sorry. Man. I marched in the Dyke March once and that was exhausting. I was with a bunch of people from Maggie's. A bunch of sex workers were marching. And it was a fun time, but yeah, it's very tiring. At least the trans march, it's like, you go at your own pace and you kind of leave. I have to be the one who shows up first at the meetup spot because I have the group banner. Isn't it great to be the one that's in charge of things? The one with the responsibilities? Isn't that the best time? Isn't that the greatest? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe Lucy and I'll get our crew to like get a permit to march in the parade next year. Maybe. We shall see. It'll be easier now though. Yeah. But yeah, I am excited for Pride. I have been happy that there's been less discourse this year. That's been nice to see. And I wish things overall were better for us trans folk, but you know, is what it is. Yes? Steph making weird. I don't know if the mic's picking you up from back there. Oh, you're trying to be quiet. Steph said that if we march next year, we need to have like a banner that says "Queers from Hell." I think. Yeah. I'm like yes. Or just like a big poster that says Baphomet says trans rights. Cause I mean, true. Nice, yeah. I like seeing people be happy and all together, but the noise gets to be a lot real fast. Yeah. Pride is very loud. I can handle the noise, when it's at that point, it's like enough that there's no like one particular sound that's like a massive problem. I mean, screaming I don't like, but general crowd buzz I'm usually okay with. But it's just the crowd. I don't like people bumping into me. I don't like people touching me. Makes my body ache. Wow. That's fair and understandable. Yes. Yes. It just, crowds and me do not get along together very well. But I'm at least excited to take Salt on like their first like trans march. That'll be fun. Have her spend like a whole Pride weekend just like having a blast. That'll be nice. And then like my work party, she'll be coming to, and that'll be nice too. It's just like a low key, like all of us, like every fucking sex worker is queer. Like there's a few that are like cis or het or both, but like almost all sex workers are like gay to some degree. So like it's nice to be with my people. My neighbors are vacuuming. It's distracting me a little bit. But yeah, I have a lot of editing to do, so I might end stream there. It's been like 3.5 hours. I have a bunch of photo editing to do. I'm very tired. I got woken up early this morning at like 9 something in the morning, and I know that doesn't sound early, but I normally don't get up till 10. Thank you. I will be raiding somebody, so I just gotta figure out who the frick is live that we can raid. Who is live? Who is live? Who can I raid? Who is around? Who is around? Who is around? I am gonna raid ATM Zero. Is a VTuber, queer friendly, has been up for a bit, but I think is still gonna be live for a bit longer. They're playing Warhammer, which Steph will enjoy. I can hear her making noise. Keep forgetting to mention I've got the exact same room divider. Yeah, it's the like standard the standard one from IKEA. But remember, I'm always rapidly approaching your location. So get ready to raid. Get ready to raid, I'll get us a raid message. Trying to do my emotes on my OBS is difficult. So copy the raid message, head on over, give some love, and have a great night. I love you all. Thank you all for hanging out. Appreciate you all so much. Okay, bye. Goodbye.